Okay, today let's have a look at this, which is a Flavor Vapor branded charger that was supplied with an e-cigarette from a high street shop in the UK. As you can see, it has the usual markings: input 100 to 240 volt AC, 50 to 60 Hz, 0.1 amp, output DC 5 volt, plus or minus half a volt. So that's outside of the spec of the USB specifications anyway, and DC 500 milliamps plus or minus 50 milliamps. So usual madness, but I've got a feeling that CE mark is not quite real, so let's open it and have a look. The first thing I noticed about this is it's very light. It's got literally no weight to it at all. So let's get it open and have a look at the board inside. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because this one was plugged in and started fizzing and crackling almost immediately. It was unplugged very quickly because of for safety reasons. It hasn't been used since, and it is emitting a very ominous electronic burnt smell. The old magic smoke's been let out, so we'll see if we can see what's gone wrong. Bearing in mind, the person who bought this bought it on a high street store instead of going on eBay, to avoid exactly this sort of problem, because they've heard all the horror stories about people buying stuff on eBay and things exploding and all sorts of things like that. And so they thought, oh, get it on a high street store, you know, a well-known brand, and hopefully they'd be safe. But unfortunately, it seems that even that isn't going to save you. Let's have a look. So I've undone the screws. Take this out, so I'm going to be a bit careful because I think the capacitor is discharged, but I just want to be sure. Now, what do we have? We got, first of all, notice there's no fuse. There is on the neutral. No, actually, it's on the live. These red and black wires are actually, well, the wrong colour and the wrong way round. The pin on the left should be neutral, so it should be blue. It doesn't really matter. It goes into that resistor, which doesn't look like the flame-proof type. Brown black, so that's a 10 ohm resistor. So they're using that as a fuse. You can see how dirty the board is. Look, there's gunk all over it. It's not immediately obvious what went fizz. So no fuse, very basic circuitry, probably very poor regulation on this, which explains the plus and minus half a volt. Isolation, I've seen worse, but certainly not exactly a premium charger. No RFI suppression at all, none. No, you'd expect to see a capacitor and inductor, you know, a common mode choke to suppress RF interference. So this thing's going to be chucking out all sorts of noise. So yeah, is that just a standard one colour LED, or is that a dual colour LED? Let's have a look. Single colour LED, I think. Yeah. So yes, not too impressed. The only thing it's got going for it is the isolation is not too bad, and they are using an optocoupler, but the quality is absolutely shocking, and I wouldn't trust this as far as I could throw it. So yeah, not too happy. You know, you buy from a high street thinking you're going to get something better quality. You do pay a premium for buying on the high street, and you end up with the same stuff that you can get on eBay. They just add their logo stuck on it, so I don't think that's particularly brilliant. Hey ho, this will possibly be the subject of a later video where I do connect it to power in a controlled environment with a suitable ballast to prevent anything really nasty happening, but that'll be in the future. Anyway, they do say when you buy the electronic cigarettes, apparently they said not to use anything other than the charger they supply. To be perfectly honest, I'd use anything but the charger they supply if this was mine. So yes, there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching.